We'll do a product review today for the Harbor Freight Badlands 2,500 pound winch. Putting it on my 2005 Honda Rancher. I'm going to go over some installation tips and show some performance videos as well. When I was at Harbor Freight and purchased the Badlands winch, at the same time I also purchased their $5 mounting plate. It pretty much does nothing in the way for a Honda four-wheeler to help the installation. There's no good way to fit the plate without doing some major fabrication. I looked online and found the KFI products mount for this year four-wheeler. The mount fits 2000 to 2007 model Rancher. This one is a two-wheel drive and they fit the four-wheel drive as well, but from what I've heard, the mount is a little harder to install just because of the products or the components on the four-wheel drive Ranchers. So as you can hopefully see, this flat plate that the winch is mounted to comes with U-bolts and everything that you need to mount it to the four-wheeler. And I like that it sits the winch up pretty high inside so it keeps it up out of the water. And I'll post a link to that mount. And another addition, or another product that I had to buy to make everything mount up, was the fairlead. The fairlead that comes with the Badlands winch is, of course, not a standard size. I had to go and order the fairlead from KFI as well to fit the US standard sizing. It also is a little beefier with heavier rollers on the KFI fairlead, and I'll post that link as well. When wiring the winch, of course the wires are never long enough for what you need to do, so be sure that you have some extra 10 gauge wire and some connectors on hand to splice everything in. So I ran everything up and back on the right side of the four-wheeler to stay away from the exhaust, and you can see here it goes down and back to the positive on the battery. Control module I was able to place and zip tie for now right here behind the air breather. Hopefully you can see that. And then the ZXR winch is also a remote, wireless remote, but it also has a wired remote, and the box that the remote goes into I was able to mount right here in the front. And I don't normally like drilling through plastic, but I did on this just because there's not a whole lot of room, and that's just what I did. Maybe you can find another mounting spot, but it's just front and center, and you can kind of tell that the bolts are right here. So add a little washer to kind of give it some, to disperse some weight. The total cost for myself, the winch with the coupon, was 80 bucks. Then the mount itself and the fairlead off Amazon, those ended up being 60. So for 150 bucks, I was able to have everything I needed to wire up and mount the winch. If you don't have the wire accessories, it may be a little bit more for you. Reach in here and turn to free spool, and that way you can pull the line out without using so much battery power from the engine.